Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Jolie Teas. Okay, let's do that again. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Jolie's Tea Time. And this is episode 3, but it's actually 4 because we have 2 episode 1. And in today's episode, we're gonna make all kinds of roses from different materials, following different instructions online. And I will also be rating which is the best way you can make a rose as a gift to your friends or family or teachers. Let's go! First, let's make the branch, the body for the flowers like this one, using wires. I'm gonna use gold so that it looks so fancy. So you get a piece, a slide, and you cut it using this cutting tool. Is long enough. So from my experience with this flower, for the top, I think we should make a small hook like this so it has a stronger foundation to support the flower. You just have to twist it up like this. Leave a lot of space so that flower is hard to hold up, and then I would recommend make 2 smaller circles underneath to support the flowers, just like this one over here. It is a little bit tough, but it will be better for our flowers if everything is support. So I have to make still go down a little bit like this, so it will look good. And for the extra part, just twist it up. And to make sure the flowers then do exactly what I did for this one, I'm just gonna use some leftover clay to make the foundation heavy and sticky like this for now. And now our main character, the flower, is gonna make a red rose. And you're gonna make me a piece of clay, big or small, depends on how you want it. So I'm just gonna make a small flower just as big as this yellow keep flowers. First of all, we should analyze the rose a little bit. Rose. So as you can see, it has multiple layers of petals, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna divide the big clay into smaller circle part to do the petals. And the petals inside is smaller than the outside, so let's make different size of clay petals divided unevenly. think the best is to have 10 different petals, but 8 or 6 is okay. The more petals we have, the more beautiful the flower is. So after you have divided clay into small chunk of petals, just choose the smallest one and press it flat to make a petal, like this. So for the smaller one, after you press it out, just swirl it like this, and you have the small petals. You do the same thing for the other petals. Choose the second one a little bit bigger than the first, and the third a little bit bigger than the second one, again and again. So we flatten it to make a petal, and then we just wrap it around the first one. It is better to wrap it in the manner that it's like left and right and left and right. So it mirror each other, it will look better and it feels like the layer is connected. So we do the same thing for all the other ones. We wrap it around like this. You should make sure next petals is always a little bit bigger than the previous one. After you stick every petals in, just use your finger to pull them out a little bit so it's giving effect of the flowers blooming. And that is done. We have a rose, and now we just have to stick it into this. Just twist it a little bit and press it in. Here we go, and now we have a rose. Really beautiful. I would rate this method of making a rose 9 out of 10 because first it's really easy to do. You just have to make petals, flatten the clay and put it together. The hard part is that you have to be really gentle, and when you wrap it you have to clean it a little bit, spread it out. But the effect is really simple but beautiful, and you can keep it as a decoration like this. Well, another downside is that you have to have clay. Well, that depends on your preference. If you want to make a 3D model of the rose like this, or clay to put in the house, or give it to a friend. Now we should move on to the next method. So we now come to the final rose that is made of ribbons. And for this one we need a needles, ribbons, scissors, and a little bit of fire. So this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, so basically after I have tested, I think the easier way to do it is already have the needles and pin it through already as like an anchor point so that it's easier for you to just fold and hold it together. Hold the ribbon together. I don't have a really big ribbons, so for now we just have to go with a small one. We're gonna make a teeny tiny rose. Oh, today I'm gonna fold the middle one. Okay, just gonna have to do it again. The end part, cut it, make it super pointy. And use fire so that it's not tearing apart. It is really hard to get it back on to what you want. And do it okay, and you got it.
and maybe just like this, use my bit. Yes, but touch. What much you can. And then you